Nice deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Nice sigh. Deep breath in. All right. So coming out to the edge of your seat, if you will, please. Sitting tall on your sit bones, draw the navel in towards the spine. Let that hold you up. And then let the shoulder heads point towards the side walls. So you open the chest, lift the heart. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, just let your eyes drift shut. And then just let the jaw and throat relax. And again, create that sense of joy inside. There. So without having to go on that vacation, without having to be with friends or family, just create that joy. Remember what it feels like. Breathe full and deep. Connect the inhale to the exhale. And just be present. Come back inside this room, on your chair, inside your skin. And everything else goes on the back burner for the next 45 minutes. Slide your hands back toward the crease of your hip there. And we're going to inhale, elevate the shoulders, and exhale, let them slide down your back. You begin to feel some of that crackling. In yoga, we're always guided by our breath. So we inhale as you elevate, exhale as you slide them down the back. We all breathe a little different, so we may all move a little different. Notice that that inhale is the energizing part of the breath, and the exhale is the relaxing. A little bit bigger. Let's use the elbows out and around. And then the full arm, if you're comfortable with that, all the way up and around. Let the fingers splay out as well. Stretch them out wide. Again, notice as you're moving with your breath. One more. All right. Swing the right hand forward and the left hand back, a little turn in the body, and then switch and go the other way. Left hand forward, right hand back. Or the other one, it doesn't matter. And again. So the body's beginning to move a little bit. All right, so now we're going to wash the wall right in front. Leading with the elbow over to one side. So in this position, you can't move anything from the waist down. But follow your forearm there. So you don't need to look to the front of the room when you're turning. Follow it with your eyes. All right, so we leave the left hand there. Let's leave the right hand here. Deep breath in. And press the heel of the hand, the fingertips together, engage that chest, forward fold. Hands alongside of the calf muscles there. Let the heart move forward, stomach in. We reach forward. One hand, two hands, if you're comfortable. Deep breath in. And exhale, just let them float down. All right, this time we're going to hinge forward and press the knuckles back and up. Little wiggle in your fingers there. All right, bringing them around to the front. We're already in chair pose. Heart moves forward. Nice deep breath in, and we float the arms down, turning to the right. And just let your hands rest on the thigh, on the chair, all the way down. All the way down. Lift the chest. Nice, nice. All right. Come back to the front. We'll do the same thing again. Press the knuckles to the back wall. As you hinge forward, they're going to press a little more skyward. Stomach in. That supports your back there. Squeezing the shoulder blades. All right, around to the front. There's chair pose. Heart moves forward. Deep breath in. Turn to the left. Let them just float down. One on the chair, one on the thigh muscle, and then shine the heart up. Yeah, just a little bit of movement. It's going to open the chest and lift. Beautiful. All right, and back to the front. Cross over. And when this happens, you feel those shoulder blades slide apart. Breathe right there, high in the back. And then out this way. Elbows to the side wall, maybe back a little bit. Breathe into the heart. All right, lifting up. Deep breath in. Inverted handstand, yeah? So palms to the ceiling. Nice. Palms to one another. Forward fold. Hands alongside of the calf muscles. Bring the heart forward. Reach forward. Deep breath in. Okay. And all the way down. Lift that right leg up. Little circle in the ankle. First. All right. And out with the heel. And come in and then you'll have toe point down to the ground. Press out. When you're home on your bare feet, try it again. You get a nice stretch down the front of the leg, the front of the foot. You can support. If it needs to be down lower, that's okay. And down. One more time. Out and down. All right, out to the side and let that toe just drag right back in. But let's not turn the shoulders and the hips. Everything stays to the front, belly to the front of the room. Nice. Nice. One more time. Make it look easy. Slide the foot forward, toe to the ceiling, heel on the ground, and hinge at the hip. Gosh, I realize y'all in the back row can't begin to see me do that. And then as you let that heart shine forward, increase that stretch down the back of the leg, yeah? Release down, round your spine, and roll back up. Up with you comes the left leg. And circle the ankle. Okay. So again, out with the heel. Drop the toe down and point the toe to the ground as you come back in. I need a little more explanation for you two in the back, don't I? Again. And down. Two more. Last one. And down. All right. Out to the side. So you're on the toes, shoulders and ribs to the front. Just drag it back in. Pulling that belly in. It's going to hold you right here. Actually, a little bit of Pilates work. Two more. Last one. All right, so now we slide that leg forward, heel on the ground, toe to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, hinge. And around my back, I'm just going to hinge at the hip. So I've got this nice 90-degree here. And then move the heart forward. And that's where you really feel that lengthen. We breathe. Both feet on the ground, hands on the thigh muscles. Surround your kneecaps with your hands. Keep the elbows tucked in. Bring the heart forward. Exhale, round back. It's just easy, easy seated cat and cow. Forward and back. I guess we'd really call this cobra. Yeah. Elbows right tight next to the body and back. All right. One more time. Now this time stay here. Release down, push down on the knees and round the spine and roll back up. All right, let's stand up, feet underneath you. All the way up. All right, so again, feet underneath you. Heels are lined up with the sit bones. So they're close, not together, not wider than your hips. Close. All right, nice and tall. Let the fingers reach towards the ground and then turn the palms forward a little bit. And I'm going to say the palms, but really I mean the shoulders. All right, so rotate the shoulders and see how that lifts the chest. Without this happening to the lower body, yeah? Tailbone goes to the ground, and you've just lifted the chest, lift the heart. Pull the belly in, lengthen the spine. Try to close your eyes if you like, challenge your balance, or not. Nice deep breath in. Heel of the hand, fingertips together, a little pressure there, and then forward fold. You're going to bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees, slide up the thigh muscles. Let the heart move forward into chair, not the chair, chair, and all the way up. Lifting to the ceiling, wiggle your fingers, circle the wrist, all the way down. All right. So we move around the back of the chair, grab a drink of water. wide, bending the knees just a little bit. We call this a Tai Chi. I think they call it Wu Chi. I might be lying about that. But I know Body Flow, that program calls it Wu Chi. So the knees are bent. They're sort of tracking right in the direction of the toes. The tailbone's coming to the ground. Chest is still lifted. And hands back to the heart. Okay. So we're going to do just what we did seated. Lift the elbow and turn just the upper body. So be careful not to let the hips and the knees buckle in. Just moving that upper body. I would like you to take your gaze beyond the elbow. Okay, I think it's a bit of a challenge to look at the elbow. You can try that and maintain your balance. But if you look beyond the elbow and find the horizon, you'll find it a little bit easier and still moving the torso. Lovely, lovely. Don't be afraid to turn your gaze that way as well. Now, when you got that down, let's go ahead and bend the knees a little bit, side to side, traveling with it. Side to side lunge. Really nice. Yeah, you need to hinge forward a little bit. That's okay. That's all right. Dropping the left hand down. Dropping the right hand down as you move to the left. Drop the left as you move to the right. Like, what's all this? And coming back to the center, hands back at your heart. Nice deep breath in. Now, exhale. I'm going to forward fold. Be careful you don't hit your face on the chair. Let go, come right back up. So you may want to move the chair or step back just a little bit. It's like you're going to scoop something up and hold on to it, and then you let go of it. Push through the feet as you come back up. Use the feet, the legs, to drive you back up. So say good morning to those quadricep muscles, hamstring muscles, as you push back up. 2 more. Breathing, breathing. Last one. All the way up. And down. Hands on the chair. Walk or jump your feet in. And let's move back to downward facing dog. So press in on the top of the chair, side of the chair with the palms. Slide your tail back. If you had a tail. Your tailbone. Hollow the belly. I'm looking to the ground, maybe the back of the chair, depending on the flexibility in your shoulders. And imagine somebody's pulling your tailbone back. All right, take a little step in, right foot, left foot towards the chair, and bring the heart forward. Okay, now it's like you're pushing a grocery cart right here. Heart moves forward, and then exhale. You're going to round the upper body, look right down towards your toes, towards the thigh muscles. Inhale, let the heart move forward. You're looking straight ahead, eyes on the horizon. And then exhale, round the spine. Standing cat and cow. Again, heart moves forward, eyes up. And round. Gosh, this feels so good to me. I hope that it does to you too. I love this. One more time. And round. All right, stepping in on the right foot, step back on the left foot, turning that left toe out to 10 o'clock. All right. One arm. If you can use the other one, get it up, but please feel free to use that chair. Yeah, that's why it's there, right? Lifting. So you've got the world right up here on top here, right? And you're going to lower it down and let that globe hit your head. And then push it right back up and down. Okay, I'm going to use my legs with it. So I'm going to straighten that front leg as I push up and lower down, bend the front knee. Push it back up and down. It's just like it hits your head. And again. As you sink into that, you feel that stretch down the front of that leg and the back. There. The front of that back leg. Yeah. And up. One more time. Here. Okay. Now, reach up, but keep that front knee bent. Open wide. Left hand on the chair. Reach to your neighbor behind you and look over your fingertips. And it comes from the back to the front, and let's step back to downward facing dog again. And breathe. Full deep breath. Long, slow exhale. All right. Looking over the chair, step on the right foot, back on the left foot.
Oh, we did that one.
Then do the other foot.
With your left.
And I might be opposite from you, so don't pay attention to me. One arm, two arms, whatever you'd like. The front knee is bent, and my arms are straight first. Okay, then we'll go ahead and bend them. And so we drop that globe down to the top of your head. Straighten the front leg, press up, bend down. My fingers are out here, splaying them out. Let's see, if we have 30 people in the room and everybody has 10 fingers, that's 300 fingers in the room. That's pretty amazing. And then if we counted toes, no, I won't count toes. One more time. All right, keep that front knee bent, lengthen up. And my arms are in front of my face. This can be challenging to arms, right? So please feel free to leave them in front of your body if you need to. One hand down, reach to your neighbor behind, take your gaze over your fingertips, holding onto the chair. Yeah, nice. There you go, Babs. And turn your gaze, look towards the window if you can. All right, all the way around, back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Now in this position, what I want you to do is just bend the knees a little bit and then wiggle your tail as if you had one. So soften the knees and then point your tailbone to one corner of the room and then the other corner. Notice your legs are going to move a little bit too. All right. And now bend the knees a little bit. Scoop the belly. You're going to round the spine and walk back into the chair at the same time like you're coming out of a little hole in the ground. All the way up. And oh, let's step back from the chair. We take a little forward fold, that half series, that vinyasa series, I call it. We slide up the legs, let the heart move forward, reach into chair pose, up into powerful pose, lifting up. We'll take one more time. Exhale, forward fold, big wide wingspan, soft knees. Slide up the legs, reach into chair pose, all the way up. I'm going to step back into the chair so I've got balance. If I need to, reach for the left wrist, and then little baby arc over. Now normally I would say lift the left rib cage. Today I want you to think about lifting the right rib cage. See how that arcs you a little bit more? Let the heart shine up. Beautiful. All right, we go the other way. Again, these arms can be in front of your face, that's fine. Lifting, I would normally say the right rib cage. Today I'm going to say the left. So lift the left rib cage. Let the heart shine up. Release down. Shake out. Nice. Grab a drink of water. Beautiful.
Olivia,
Uh-huh.
is the church air conditioned in the summer?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It's not. That's, you know, we started actually in the chapel because the chapel was air conditioned. That lasted one day. I had like 30 people, and it was way too small. So the good news is we do have fans. It's early in the morning,
Yes.
and we'll open these windows up.
Okay. I just have a heat thing.
Yeah, and dress appropriately.
Right.
Yeah. So shorts, probably. Yeah. Byron Mulkey. Or less. I've lost my train of thought.
Aren't we all covered up?
Not a Presbyterian. I'll tell you another story about that sometime soon. Okay. All right. So come around to the right side of your chair. We're going to take triangle pose and warrior two from the right side of the chair. So what I want you to do, I'm going to turn your way. Okay. So we got it all going the same way. You're going to put your left toe, kind of so the toes are right underneath the legs of the chair. Yeah. Right there. You're going to cross that line. And then stepping back on the other foot, you want to turn that right foot to me. Reach over your chair. Reach to the neighbor over on your right. Now I'm just looking over the two-piece fingers. I've got my eye on the chair, and if you need that chair for balance, by all means, drop that hand down to it. All right. Slide the ribs forward. So you're going to let the fingers reach across to the other side of the chair. You may use the chair or rest your wrist there and let that hand float over your head. Okay? I don't know if it was easier to do it that way or more challenging. Okay, I'm going to come back to you all now. You're going to rest the wrist and let that hand float. Beautiful. Other way down. You can use the chair rod. That's fine. Warrior two. Let the heart shine up. Can you look towards the hand there? That chair is always there if you need it for balance. Please use it. Now, as you reach the fingers up, then I want you to plug the shoulder right back where it belongs. Okay? So, reach and then pull it back. Yes. Back to warrior two. All right, so now we're going to move into triangle pose. So what I want you to do is straighten that front leg. Again, this hand is going to slide over the chair, and you're going to rest the fingertips there on the chair. Let this arm float to the ceiling. You want a little more challenge? Go ahead and drop the hand down towards the shin. Strong legs here, please. Lifting up through the pelvic floor, pull the belly in, turn the gaze a little more skyward if you can. Lovely. Too much on the shoulder? Just go ahead and leave your hand right there. That's fine. You don't even have to use that. Leave it right there on your hip. Reach. Now, just as I said when we were standing, I want you to think about lifting the left rib cage. Yeah, all right. Let's release down. Both hands on the chair. You're going to pop that back heel up, and we're going to stay right here. Hand on the back of the chair. Okay? So now you're looking straight over the chair. That arm that's closest to me comes up. Into crescent pose. Let the heart move forward. You can release the other hand if you'd like, or keep that on the chair. Whatever you'd like. Lovely, lovely. All right, so this time we're going to drop that right hand to the chair. Yeah, you have to reach across your body. Put that left hand into your back pocket or your hip, and then look towards the back wall. Perfect. Twisted crescent pose. All right, let's release. Put both hands back on the seat of the chair. Step that back foot in. And we're going to step back to downward facing dog here. Okay. Now, being careful with the head falling below the heart. If you have glaucoma, untreated high blood pressure, you never want to let that happen. But we'll try it today. Bend the knees, hands back on the thigh muscles. Tuck the tailbone around the spine, right back up. Let's turn back to the front, and we'll take that vinyasa series. Deep breath in. Vinyasa means flow, forward fold. We slide up the legs. Into chair pose. All the way up. Reach. Reach a little higher. Feel the ribs stretch away from the hips, and then plug the shoulders back down. Nice. Release down.
Will this help us grow taller?
It will help you grow taller.
Back
You
to
can put
where
your
we
arms
were.
down. Other side. You stretch those vertebrae out and give them a break from pounding on one another, right? Okay, so other side. The toe goes right, sort of crosses the plane between the chair legs. Right toe. Your other right toe, Ann.
My other right toe?
Perfect. Step back on the left foot. Turn that left foot to me. Reach forward over the chair seat. Like you're going to put your hand on somebody's little head that's sitting there. Reach back. Belly to the front of the room. Turn the gaze over the fingers. There you go. There you go. Very nice. Can you raise your arm up higher in the back? Just parallel to the ground. Perfect. Bingo. Lovely. Okay, we're going to move into extended angle. Slide across the chair with your hand. You're going to rest the wrist on the right leg. Let that left hand float right to the ceiling. That's too much on your shoulder. Hand on your hip. That's okay. Let that heart shine up. Feel that spine straighten a little bit more when that happens. It's beautiful. Breathe. All right, coming right back to warrior two. Shoulders right over the ribs, straighten that front leg. Again, we're going to slide over the chair. Rest the fingertips, that front leg stays straight now. Let this hand float to the ceiling. We're in triangle pose. Your choice, use the chair, Use the back of the chair, or just let the fingers float down. Okay, you're not going to support yourself on that leg. You're just going to rest there. Nice. Lifting that right rib cage. Yeah. Breathe. All right, let's come back to warrior two. Reach forward, over the chair. Reach back. Both hands on the chair. We'll take that downward facing dog. Stomach in, slide that tailbone back. And as you breathe, you feel a nice stretch across the back. Yeah? Beautiful. Work at getting that back flat, so not rounding in the center. All right. Looking up over the chair. Once again, we're going to step the right foot in, step back on the left. Use the chair with your right hand. And that arm that's closest to me is going to come right straight up. Crescent pose. You got it. You got it. Body comes up right here. This is just for balance here. All right? My weight's on the front leg. This is just balance. Other arm if you can. Body upright. Body upright. Beautiful. Okay. That hand that's closest to me is going to reach towards the chair. And the right hand goes into your back pocket. And you're going to turn and look to the back wall. There you go. There you go. Nice. Nice. All right. Release. Come back to the front. Let's take that downward facing dog one more time. So stepping back again, hands on the chair. Just gently, gently, stomach in. Slide that tailbone back. Breathe. Bend your knees, hands on the thighs, tuck the tailbone, round up. And turn back to the front. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Slide up into that monkey pose, heart moves forward. Into chair pose. Beautiful. Let's come up into powerful pose. So, can you see your knees? I'm sorry. Can you see your toes? I can't. I have to move my hips back a little bit more. I was here, so what I did is I just moved back a little bit, so now I can see my toes. Reach up. Lift the heart. Plug the shoulders down. Nice. And let them release down. Shake out side to side. I put this on my playlist on Saturday. This is Ed Sheeran, who's singing this song. He sang at the wedding. Did you watch the wedding?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a royal watcher, but it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so drink of water, we balance. All right, so easy, easy tree pose today. Around the back of the chair. Again, your feet are just hip distance apart. What feels comfortable to you, not wider, feet are not together. This should feel good and pretty normal to you. So nice and tall, chair is only there for balance, the weight is on your feet. So let's go ahead and let go and come into mountain pose. So what's that? First of all, I want you to press your toes down into your shoes or the ground, whatever you have. With intention, press them down. And then draw the kneecaps up in towards the thigh muscles. Draw the tailbone down towards the ground, not under you, just lengthen to the ground. A lot of stuff. Stomach comes in. Let that heart shine up. And then again, a little rotation in the shoulders, so the palms begin to press forward. Maybe just the thumbnails. Crown of the head reaches to the ceiling, and the very last piece, if you'd like, let your eyes close. You've got that chair handy to put one finger on it or one hand on it if you need it. Pay attention to your breathing again. Yeah, it's an active posture. All right. Eyes open. Let them drift open. And hands on the chair. We're going to roll up onto the balls of the feet. And as you come down, lift the arms. So you're going to release the chair as you come down. And as you come back up, ooh, get your hands on the side of the chair for balance. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Resist that upward motion, like you're pushing the air up. Resist that downward motion, like you're pushing the air down. One more time. Exhale down. Drop the left heel. Bring that right foot to the calf muscle. And you can hold on to the chair first. That's just fine. Engage that supporting leg. We'll take one hand to the heart. Now, as you begin to release that other hand, if you need to drop the toes down to the ground, do so. It's okay. But here we are. Tree pose. And if you want to open the branches of the tree, here's your opportunity. Drop one hand to the chair. Drop the toe down if you need it. Lose that sense of fear. All right, hands on the chair. Swing that leg out, toe to the ceiling, circle the ankle. All right, and with intention, put it back on the ground, nice and slow. All right, shake that supporting leg out. Okay, so we come to that leg. We're going to do that releve. So, all the way up. Deep breath in. Hands down, roll up on the toes. Hands on the chair. Drop the right foot. Put that left heel, foot, press it into your calf muscle there. One hand at the heart. Now, as you begin to release the other hand, you need to drop the toe down to the ground. Do so. That foot is pressing into that calf muscle. It's like you've got Velcro on it, and you've got to push them together to stay together. One arm. At any time you need to drop that foot down, go ahead and do so. Here's the other one. Calm your breath. Come inside. All right. Out to the side. Use the chair if you need to. Circle the ankle. And here we go. With intention, put it right back down on the ground. Step back to downward facing dog and shake both legs out if you need to. Really nice balance. And then look over the chair. You're going to press the hands down into the chair and look over the chair like I said something and you said, what? Walk into the chair. Hands on the rib cage. Lift the chest. Exhale. Slide the palms down. You're going to roll the shoulders forward. Press into the chair just gently. Inhale. Come back up. Hands on the rib cage. Ooh, I love that sound. Breathe. Exhale. Slide down the leg. Pull the belly in. And a little gentle pressure on the palms right there. Inhale. Come back up. One more time. All right, while you're here, bring the heart forward, right where you are. My hands are down on the chair. Okay, let's take the arms out to the side. They're going to be parallel to the ground. Lovely. Around to the back, knuckles to the ceiling, palms to the ground. Squeezing the shoulder blades in, stomach pulled in, and then unhinge and stand up nice and tall. Lovely. Shake out, shake out. All right, we grab a drink of water. Let's sit back down. Okay. I'm gonna have to get our performer stretch in for the video. Okay. So lifting that leg up, the foot stays right wherever you're comfortable. All right, if this is too much, hip replacement, knee trouble, go ahead and leave it down low, that's fine. Keeping that foot flexed, that toe draws right back towards the knee. Sit up very tall. Ooh, there it is, huh? I'll find it that way. And then I'm just gonna rest my hand on that leg. If you'd like to push it away a little bit, do so. depending on your flexibility. But keeping that back straight is always key. Looking away from that knee, just rotate the spine. Look over your shoulder, let the ribs and the shoulders turn with you. Feel a little more stretch. Now, you want to release the hands right here. So put one hand, the back of your hand, maybe right there on the thigh, maybe on the instep. Nice and tall. All right. Release your hands, come back to the front, out to the side, holding on. Nice and tall. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, we would stand, this is some variation of standing big toe pose or grab behind knee pose. Let's go ahead and release that hand as well. Holding it up nice and tall. Try not to lean away from it. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Round back up and bring that left leg up with you. And we cross this one over. Perfect. Foot stays flexed. Sit extremely tall. Hand on it if you'd like. We're going to turn, and if you'd like to move your hands to the right side of your body, go ahead and do so to increase that stretch. Each inhale takes us a little bit taller. Each exhale, we hold or twist deeper. Release the hand, let yourself come back naturally. Let me grab underneath the leg, out to the side. Again, even on the sit bones, find length in your spine. Release that hand if you can. Still finding length in your spine. Perfect. Deep breath in. Feet down, forward fold. Round the spine this time and roll back up. And all the way back. One hip at a time, we're going to walk back. So you're going to work the obliques there as you lift one cheek off of the seat, and then the other. All the way back. And then coming forward, just push that pelvis into the back of the chair and come forward. And then I want you to scoop the belly around the spine and push back into the chair. All the way back. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath, fold the hands, and just be still once again. Nice deep breath in as you exhale. Just let the eyes drip shut. And again, the jaw and throat relaxes. We breathe. We come back inside. When the body goes still, here we go. Feel the skin soften around your shoulders. May relax down your back.